Mama Mwati has said 3 days after Samokuja to Ablakwa. Ede Enkrata ba bonte aye hu se Rev Kusi Boateng a woye sofopon ewo Ghana ha a woye secretary of the National Cathedral. Ensensem epie no. 3 days, send American 3 days. NPP for asha say wo mo de explanation eba. Papa na mu no o se won kase wo. O se ne nsem a wo pese oyi ano no. Obeko shraj because Okuja to Ablakwa de na ko shraj. Nti obeko shraj na wakwa yi ne nsem ano but na pay me hu ne say NPP for communicators no. Omo the two lines of arguments na edeba. We address it accordingly. This is the first line of argument. I mean, who say communicators no a posty. Now I want us to read it and then make some sense out of it. Osha, they are trying to compare the case of Kusi Boateng to a Supreme Court case via a court. So, say in 2015, right? There was a case 2015. The executive director of the National Cathedral, Dr. Opoku. Eba Bonten Eden Sembe Tuja. The first day na all reacted to sa expose a Okuja to ye. And he mentioned a Supreme Court case. I would want to believe say this same case and a NPP for afar. And there were more episode were more edeye were more insem obi be propaganda. But let's read the case a one more can. Now you say does it correspond? A correspondia na. And then first time I subscribe and I click the notification bell on it. So yeah, our latest news we about one sa ebeka. Your new YouTube channel, our comment box, no click and subscribe. Now, quickly, Yanko. This was a case between Kofi Sapong and Franklin Jantwa. Kofi Sapong and Franklin Jantwa. Now, I say the trial court also considered that it is not illegal for any person to acquire property in his native name. Court no say it is not illegal for any person to acquire property in his native name. The Court of Appeal considered this and concluded it did not violate any law unless there was proof that it was done with a criminal purpose. It is common knowledge that among the accounts, the name that is given at birth is very often not the same name that the person carries, especially when he goes to church and is baptized with a Christian name or the name that he carries into school. Meanwhile, back home, he is commonly known and called by his native name given at birth. Thus, it will not surprise anybody if such person acquired property in the native name. It is an old age practice. In terms of now about a din insensem ekoko piemu wo court. And a court take say yemfa say me Melodies amiti he me koto ejapade. Na ejapade na me kwa akoto no. Me ko yusu ebia me fie din ye frɛ me Kofi. Na me ko yusu Kofi no as me din na ye me fie din a enti amra. And that was the ruling from court and the NPP for and the person wo mo di case. Mate wo mo asem ase, yate asem a wo mo pese wo mo ka. Now, you see, that case they want to bring is far different from this particular one. And it surprises me, it shocks me that people would decide to try to defend the same way with a no. Yate, fair enough. Me amiti he offer me ID card, me wo ID card, right? Me wo ID card bi wo hwa. Me din e wo so. Me fie din e ni so. Me wo some ID card bi nso wo hwa. Me din wo so. Me fie din wo so. Nti ubehu me din eno e wo so. Baako me fie din wo so, baako me fie din ni so. Ohwe me Ghana card si ya me fie din eni so. Ba hwe me voters ID card a me fie din wo so. I hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying. Now, at that point, ena court no eka say, oh, se me koto ejapade, na ejapade na makwa akoto no, me din amakwa akotro no me fie din ewo mu a ena nya bone, and rightfully so enya bone, because so hwe me two cards ni nyina na eye the same date of birth. Eye the same date of birth, the same picture me nim na bom. Edin na e bia me fie din aba be card baako so a eni baako so. But still, I'm supposed to say me koto ejapade a me to me use any of the cards they are to ejapade, and that is the ruling. Court no edebae. In this case, with Reverend Kusi Boateng, allegation na okuja to ablakwa edeto ne so no, totally different. In the sense, Reverend Kusi Boateng, it is alleged, the date of birth ne cry you too. So how are you even comparing the two? I don't understand. Who shall Reverend Kusi Boateng there now? One ID card, a totally different name. At least, o de nanka ID card baako no, Kusi Boateng edu jemfi wo so. Nanka baako ye hu ne se Kusi Boateng pe ne wo so a. Eno no obi anim se wo ne de enye illegal. Ana etie for dem ike mebo a. Ebia ne passport ya tro kwabena edu jemfi Kusi Boateng e wo passport ne so. Ana ya tro Kusi edu jemfi Boateng. Ya tro passport baako so. Na passport baako nso ya tro ebia kwabena edu jemfi. And I atro Kusi Boateng pe e so. And no, there is nothing wrong with it. Because you check, sorry, me say passport they obe to me nya baako pe. Obe to me nya baako nti anya passport na me ka wan sem. Me ka ebia or passport so and ebia Ghana card. Passport and a Ghana card. Nti no, there is nothing wrong with that. And no, there's nothing wrong because the date of birth ebewo nini na so. Nipa de sabe, e si den ye to me o ID card baako tre say ya wo December na baako so tre say ya wo September. Na nkrofo akwa oba poster wo make ye wo social media. Ene Samie Wukumu poster wo mo make ye somewhere in July no mo we show happy birthday. Iti a man nkrofo bebre bi say na papa ni date of birth kra e daben. Because ne ba we no different day, man, happy birthday, daddy. It was social media. NPP fonso man, happy birthday, daddy. Different day. On no any ID card and so no, a different date and also. This is what we are talking about. You see, na sembasa na mo pese mode insembi say eba be fra every Ghana fuenia. Na what you guys are telling us or what I am getting is as a moody attempt say be nim nyansa. Because Ghanaians are discerning enough. We can differentiate between an apple and an orange. Into okofe kutuo, ekofa apple. Eba bejina ho ka say omuni aye the same a. Who di matem? Who person tell me say me Jimmy? I don't know the difference between an apple and an orange. Kusi Boateng case na ye ka no. Di ama na ya asem no e different from sa court case. We ne di aye ka ne say different names on the same ID cards. Don't you guys understand what I'm saying? If different names on different ID cards and poa, no put the to me as okay, different ID cards into to me so if you on any other ID card now we use tobacco. But where ye different names on the same ID card, passports, the number passport bakumu, date of birth different. Or some what another passport. Na nipa bako passport saying na to me nya. I want to believe everyone is entitled to one passport. Every Ghanaian is entitled to only one driving license. Akwa say Ghana ni esi okita driving license mienu nini na no different names na woso. Nini na date of birth different. Okwa kan was say court ama ruling say metumi use me fie din. Court anka say obetumi use fie din a fa wo fie din no ko create multiple identities on the same ID. Court didn't say that. Say fa wo fie din na fa Christian name go creating multiple identities on the same ID card. No, that one it is double identity as an illegality. Intimate. The essence of Ghana card yeah you see yeah ba me answer more can and they said because of biometric data nti yeah ma will be in double identity. And then there one say no ane sofo. Ono ane sofo double identity na cheno. Na trese Ghana card ya ye ha ye hu Ghana card grado. Nkrofo say echi a wo mu biti. An allegation on one suffer. So what is going on? If you want to defend, don't defend using this. Elizabeth on any defense now what they ban the it is even stronger than this. Even with that one cry, you hear one analysis, you would see the loopholes in it. But even that one it is stronger than that defense we are more person would be. Yes, Remo, Yenjimi, Ghana for Yenjimi, we are descending. Bejimi mrenechim. And the Ghana ni into me can kind on tro cran or be to me I can kind tro not the video about the two YouTube amano. Na wahe. Inti please. Let us respect ourselves. What we are talking about here, the same ID card, the same picture, different names, different date of birth. And you are telling me courts am a ruling be say over to me you fear the art of property or see a penny. How? Why would any discerning person even be accepting something like this and be saying say and pakone support it? How? You. Me say yes support you be to be defend the cranny defend and you